Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 3 Minutes of Awesomeness, brought to you by the I Choose Awesome YouTube channel. My name's Benjamin Selbyhill, and I choose awesome. Now, I trust that the information that I shared with you last week, you're able to apply, and you notice some great psychological changes, particularly when you were placed in those situations where you perhaps didn't feel quite as confident as what you usually would. You change your physiological state, and it's got the capacity to change the way in which you think and allow you to think a lot clearer. If you've got any reports that you want to send back to me, feel free to leave comments on the YouTube channel and or Facebook. And likewise, if you've got any suggestions for future content for I Choose Awesome, the 3 Minutes of Awesomeness, feel free to shoot me an email and all your responses will be duly noted and well received. With that being said, this week's episode, we're talking about one of my favourite books, The Richest Man in Babylon by George Samuel Clason. It was made in 1926. And it offers sound financial advice through a series of different parables. The stories really resonated with me. I particularly remember reading it, must have been about 5 or 6 years ago when I worked on cruise ships. And I just remember the stories always rang true. There were two key ideals that they spoke about. And again, it's to do with financial advice, but one was always to pay yourself. So regardless of how much you're earning, always put 10% of what you're earning as a minimum into your savings account so that it's there for you and your future ambitions. It has the ability to help you realise some of those future ambitions if you want to go away overseas and all the rest of it. Money goes a long way in helping you establish those. Secondly, it was about paying your creditors. So again, 10 to 20% of what you're earning should go into paying those creditors so that you're progressively reducing that credit that you've accrued or that credit debt that you've accrued. And fundamentally, in the end, it allows you to become financially free and financially sustainable, and you'll have eliminated that debt. These two principles have always sat well with me, and I've applied them throughout my life for the past 5 or 6 years to great effect. From a leadership standpoint, they allow you to lead with greater effect and realise accountability in taking care of your own financial wealth, because a lot of the people that perhaps look up to you may not have that financial mastery. And that goes a long way in helping them wanting to improve. And you can offer them that advice. So the task for this week, ladies and gentlemen, what I'd like you to do is read The Richest Man in Babylon if you can get a hold of the copy. It's not an overly long book, but it's a fantastic read. If you can't do that, the second best thing, apply those two principles. Look at your financials. Start to make sure that you're paying yourself if you haven't already, and likewise your debitors. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, choose awesomeness in all that you do for the week to come. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.